Definitely Russell Gage. I tried a failed attempt earlier this year against Ole Miss, and Russ kind of came to me and had some pointers, and honestly this time around it just kind of instinct took over, and I'm just lucky I got over it.
Yeah, drop it a little bit.
You told us after the Ole Miss game that you didn't have plans on trying to hurdle anybody anymore, so it just came to you.
Yeah, it definitely wasn't in the plan. It was not premeditated. It just kind of happened, and luckily it worked out.
And to be able to score your second touchdown on senior night, what's that like?
Yeah, it's extremely special to me to be able to score. Obviously, scoring one against Ole Miss was so fun and amazing, but to do it, on senior night in front of our home crowd with all my family and friends here, it meant the world to me, and so I'm just thankful to God for giving me that opportunity.
What were the emotions like for you, Russell, DJ, Danny, all the seniors that scored?
Yeah, I mean, I was not surprised about how many seniors that scored just because it's the same guys that have been making plays all year, and so I think the emotions are just, joy and happiness to be able to do it, the same way we've been doing all year with these guys getting in the end zone, and happy to be able to put up so many points in our final game in Tiger Stadium.
Is it hard to go through those emotions in that pregame ceremony and then turn around and have to go out and play?
Yeah, it takes a little refocusing, but at the end of the day, you realize, what's brought us this far is being able to focus and play and perform when the time comes. So I think we're all able to focus in after all the sort of preliminary festivities and stuff with senior night. Obviously enjoying those things, but then being able to refocus and know, this is the ultimate goal. This is why we're here. All this wouldn't be worth it if we don't come out with a W.
What did it mean for Greedy to take that ball right back? After you got hit pretty hard there on the fumble.
Yeah, I mean, when I fumbled the ball, obviously that's my fault, and I was overwhelmed by the support of my teammates, especially the defense coming saying, I can list at least five different guys that came up to me and said, hey, we got you, and then for Greedy to go and pick it off and just turn it right back over to us, it just speaks to the strength of this team, and the offense supports the defense and vice versa, and I'm just extremely thankful for how cohesive this team is.
JD, what is it about Texas A&M? You guys have another huge 600-plus yard performance against them.
I don't know if I can pinpoint it, but I think we always know their offense is very explosive, and so we have to do the same, and we really emphasize, we know they're going to score points, so we have to score more, and I think every year we come into this game knowing we got to step our game up. We have to take it to the next level, just a mediocre amount of points isn't going to cut it because we know they're going to put the ball in the end zone. Nothing against our defense, just a compliment to their offense, and so I think every year we make it a point of emphasis to step it up and make sure we're countering every time they score.
Has the finality of walking off Tiger Stadium for the last time hit you yet?
No, I don't think it has, and after this I'm probably going to go back out there just because it'll be empty. It won't be the same, but I want to see it for one more time, and yeah, it really hasn't set in yet.
JD, after the Troy game, your coach said you guys were embarrassed. He was embarrassed. That whole season could have just, been a disaster. And for you guys to win 6 of 7, the only loss was a very competitive loss at the #1 team in the country. So how do you feel about the way you finished and what you guys did?
Yeah, we're extremely proud of the way this team has finished, and we hate to go through a loss like the one we had to Troy, but honestly, without it, we may not have righted the ship. We may not have been able to battle through some of these, those big victories on the road or huge comeback against Auburn at home. That win is looking better and better now, and I'm so proud of the way this team got up off the mat, locked arms, and just said, keep moving forward, press on. That's what we say at the end of every week. We watch the film and press on.
People say different things about whoever the LSU quarterback is, and people have said things about Danny, but for him to throw 2 interceptions the entire year, what does that say about the season he played for you guys?
Yeah, Danny's one of those guys that is definitely unsung. His effort goes unnoticed a lot of times. He spends more time at football ops watching film and practicing than anybody else. He stays late after practice every day. He's first one in, last one out, and that's not a euphemism, that's the truth. And so for him to only throw 2 picks is just a testament to his hard work and how much effort he puts in, studying up until the last minute on the bus over here before the Tiger Walk. He's studying his plays. Wow.
You good? He's out.
Right.
So, yeah, I think, it really shows what kind of guy Danny is and what kind of quarterback he is.
Darryl never says anything either, does he? Just comes to work and does his job.
yeah, he's not a huge outspoken guy, but Daryl's a very dependable, consistent guy.
Were you even all the way to the bench when Bree picked the ball off? I mean, it wasn't.
Yeah, I was definitely still down on that end of the field. You know, I try and, whenever I'm not reviewing a play with Coach Insminger or something, I'm trying to cheer on the defense or the special teams or whatever it is, trying to just create some energy on the sideline. So, yeah, I was still down there on that end of the field, and you know, can only be very thankful that Greedy was able to do that.
What was the